Yeah, according to Halesbury's administrative law, we can't even legislate those courts lawful. We can't even statute them lawful under statute, because the Queen has sworn, she's bonded, she's under oath to govern the people according to their customs.
Right.
Now, as we know, customs is common law. So they're not even courts, and the people inside them aren't even judges, and it says it in our own law.
Yeah, they're hearing officers. They're hearing. A lot of them are not even wearing the costumes anymore. A lot of them are just wearing street clothes.
Yeah.
They're not even pretending anymore to be, considered like a common law judge. Where they actually believe they have power, over a man. They're not even playing their role anymore. They're like, look, we're civil administrating hearing officers. You could actually Google that. You could actually Google civil administrating hearing officers, and you'll find most of the results you'll find will be over in New South Wales, Australia, New Zealand. That's where you're going to find it. You can just Google, let's do quote-unquote civil administrating hearing officers. They're not even calling them judges anymore. Because there's people like me out there saying, look, I get invited to be seated as a hearing officer, a civil administrative hearing officer. And I'm not wearing a black robe. I got no bond. I'm just there for a contract dispute. Do you got a driver's license? Yes. I'm just there for a contract dispute. You got a contract with the state that you're going to operate a certain thing? Well, this officer right here, the policy officer for this, it says that you're in breach of a contract. Are you or are you not? Did you do 70 and a 55? Yes, then you're in breach of a contract. So I'm an administrative hearing officer, and this is the final penalty. If you want to keep operating under this piece of plastic, you're going to pay the $50 fine. That's all I am. Now, if you're telling me you're a man, and you're traveling from point A to point B, well, then I have no jurisdiction over you. It's that simple.
But they're still doing what they're going to do anyway, even though they know.
You've got to tell them you're a man. You want this piece of plastic. The judge, a guy like me, could ask you a simple question. Do you want to keep your driver's license, yes or no? He says yes. Well, then this is the fine for doing this. I'm just reading it out of the book. I'm not penalizing you anything other than what you already agreed to. You agreed that if you go 15 miles over speed limit or 20 kilometers over speed limit, this is what you're going to pay. You already agreed to this. Do you or do you not want to continue under this license? Yes, I want to continue under the license. Well, this is what you must pay then. If you don't want to pay, look, there's no law that says you must operate under this license. If you want to be a man and go from point A to point B, God bless you, do it. But if you want to be part of our little group, of our little membership club, if you want to have the card-carrying member, this is what you have to do when you break the rule. Just like if you're playing football, this is the rule. You break the rule, you're going to get a yellow card. You do it again, you get a red card. I don't want to tell you. Do you want to play? Well, then no. Then go play fucking cricket. Go play something else. But if this is what you want, you've got to understand. Did you do that? Did you trip that guy? Yeah, here's a yellow card. You want to play by these rules or don't you want to play by the rules? If you don't want to play, go someplace else. Go someplace where you can trip people. Go ahead and do it.
Yeah, but the thing is, we need to get back to the analogy of the scuba suits, because there's some benefits that you want and there's some benefits that you don't.
Right.
So when you're taking the scuba suit off, they're picking it up off the road and still bringing it in with you or whatever the case may be.
Well, like I said to folks, when I couldn't pay them their 20 quid or their 15, I couldn't pay the amount they wanted at that time, I'd make payment plans with the court clerk, because I still wanted to operate I have a commercial driver's license. I still made money doing what I did. As a taxi driver, I drove a tractor trailer, I drove all kinds of vehicles, so you actually had to have a commercial license, which I wanted to have, because if somebody thought that they were just going to start driving a taxi in my town, in my city, and they weren't licensed, I'd be pissed. Say, hey, whoa, this is a restricted trade. I'm not going to make any money if you're going to let these guys ride for $1 when for me to break even is 10. So no, I understood the concept of commercial and business and protect your your turf and stuff like that, and everybody should have a certain a background check. To be a taxi driver, you shouldn't just let some baby raper or some psycho killer drive a taxi.